Hey everyone, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how you doing? What's going on? So, welcome back to Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and everything else in between. My name's Nicole and I'm an addict. My sobriety date is July 13th of 2015 and I do utilize a medically assisted treatment program. I'm currently down to 6 milligrams and working my way down to jump off. And I'm super proud of all the progress I've made. I've been working my ass off. So, anyway, I wanted to come on here and do something with you guys together because I have just I want my channel, I want there to be a clear-cut understanding of what I accept and what I do over here on my channel. And so, I want to show you guys. Hey, XC. Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. You know what? Whenever I get off here, I'll reach out to her. So, I'm going to do this with you guys while I'm on the live stream, and we can do it together. So, you know, I want you guys to know that my only mission here on my channel is to share my experience, and while I'm doing that, if that helps somebody else, then that's what's up, you know. But really, you guys help me. You guys help me more than you'll ever know, and I just really appreciate all the love and support. You know, I was really worried when I put out my video just sharing my opinion. I was really worried that people were going to give me a hard time and that I was going to get all kinds of hate about it, and I haven't. I think there's maybe like a couple comments of people that disagree, and that's fine. Like, I'm not asking anybody to agree with me. I'm just sharing what I think, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. So, I wanted to go into my right, and that's all my channel is about, you guys, is one addict helping another addict. That's all I'm about over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my settings on my computer, and I'm going to take my link for PayPal off of my description, because there seems to be some confusion of why I would have that linked there. And I don't want there to be any kind of confusion, because I roll how I roll, and I don't need anything from you guys. I don't need you guys to pay my bills. I don't need you guys to, there it is, PayPal, and I'm deleting it. There we go. Okay. I don't need you guys to do anything like that for me. You know what I need from you guys? The only thing I need from my subscribers is to come here and be active in the chat, help me with my recovery, and I will return the same. That's all I'm trying to do. If you want to share my videos with someone and bring people over here, which I guess some people have been doing, because my subscribers, I'm up to 897, you guys. We're almost to 1,000. And that's because of y'all, because I don't know that many people. And so I'm so excited. It's like, yeah, we're doing it. So, okay, that's taken down, okay? So that way there's no confusion. Like, the only thing I need from you guys, from my subscribers on this channel and people who watch my videos, if you're a regular viewer, right? The only thing I need from you guys is to be active. See how you guys are in the chat and y'all are talking? That's what I want y'all to do. This is how we work together with each other. I don't need anything from you guys. I'm not coming on here and trying to, like Leonard said, like her opiate fix said, I'm not trying to profit off of my past, okay? Hey, Let It Snow. I'm not trying to profit off of my past, you guys. I'm only trying to share my experience so that way it can help other people, so that way maybe you don't have to go down the same road I went down. I have a good life today. And I have a good life today because of recovery, because I've changed everything in my life, because I'm no longer doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I have worked really hard with my sponsor, working the 12 steps, and with my therapist, you guys. I know, let it snow, I know. And I know you guys that are quiet, I understand, because it's a scary place here on it's a scary place. Okay, thanks, girl. It's a scary place here on the internet, and people troll people, you know. Um, and some people are mean and unkind and will say things out of hatred just to hurt you. And listen, just because I shared my opinion about something that I don't agree with Derek doing doesn't mean I hate Derek. It just means that I don't agree with it. You know, I understand the whole premise behind it, you guys. I've seen many people do this, but here's where where I'm saying. Before you go out and do stuff like this, you need to really make sure. Oh my God, let it snow. Do y'all see that? Got my daughter a sponsor. Thanks to you. I would have paid for it not knowing because of you. You guys, that's what I'm talking about. There's people out there who would go to any lengths to help their loved ones. And people will suck them in and prey on them and say, hey, you know, in order for your daughter to recover, she needs to have a coach. And this is how much my fee is. I know the bigger picture, you guys. I know what it's all about. I understand that, but it doesn't make it right. So anyway, I know that I have the right to do that as a creator, but I also know that my morals and my values, okay, with being someone who is in recovery, I cannot come on here and say one thing and then not and do a different thing. So this y'all. I don't need you guys to send me money, okay? I've got money. I saved up for a camera. I did it all on my own. I think I got $30 from my subscribers, and the rest of it I got on my own. So I am a hard worker. I work my ass off, you guys. I have a job. I have a family. I take care of my business. Like, I'm not over here trying to be, you know, slick. I'm just doing what I do. So the whole thing about is that maybe this helped. Maybe Derek will go out back and he'll change some of the wording on his website and take down sponsorship and the fact that he's trying to say he's taking people through the 12 steps, because that's against tradition 6 of Alcoholics Anonymous. If you guys would like me to read that to you, I can. So that way you guys will understand what I'm saying. But anyway, like I said, I just had to I had to speak my piece so I could go to sleep at night, because I've seen people get taken advantage of. She has been so happy. I gave her your channel. I'm not sure if she will chat just yet. You got it. Let it snowflakes anytime. And if you have any other family members or mothers who are looking for help for their children and they don't know that they can go into AA and get a sponsor for free, spread the word, you guys. That's what my channel is about, spreading a message of hope and letting you guys know that if you're out there and you listen, a lot of us don't have a lot of money, you guys. I'm very particular about what I spend my money on, okay? Makeup and my son. But you can get amazing help from the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous. And I always recommend, like, if you're early in recovery and you have a sponsor, if you can, get yourself a therapist too. If you have state-funded insurance, it don't matter. Just get yourself a therapist, because it helps so much. It just helps to have someone to talk to that maybe hasn't been addicted before, but has the knowledge about mental illness. And Let It Snowflakes, I talked about that in one of my videos, but I didn't say your name, you know, and I told everybody that you had reached out to me and we were talking about that. And I said, you know, this lady would have paid me to be her son's coach, her daughter's coach, and I could not do that in good faith. Yeah. So I did. Okay. So XC, I did take down my channel, my PayPal link because I'm not about that, you guys. Like I had put it up there in hopes that I could raise like a little bit of cash to help me get a camera, but then I thought about it and I'm like, I am well and able bodied. I don't need anyone's donations. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And I also I spend a lot of time doing this on y'all. I spend a lot of time helping other people all day long. Okay? But the way that I was taught is that we help other people because someone did it for us. And I cannot see how it's possible to charge people 20, 50, and $100 when you have no education, no kind of credentials, and this just popped up out of nowhere. That's how I feel. And I'm just, that's the thing. Exactly, Let It Snowflakes. I'm just trying to help people because somebody helped me the same exact way. And so when I see others kind of being slick with it like this, I don't like that. And I think it's really unfortunate. There's a link right now that my Benzo Hell is putting up. It's for a free Discord chat that we all have. We're all joining over there because it's like easier to type and stuff. But we also have a hangout. You can ask XC Trail about it. You can ask all the girls about it. They're all over there. There's tons of us in the chat. We pop in and out talking to each other. We call each other on the phone. I mean, we're getting excited about helping each other. And that's what it's about. We have formed a bond, you know, and we're changing each other's, thinking about things. Like, okay, for instance, my Benzo Hell, I met him from Reddit, right? And when he first came over here, right, he was like, oh, I'm totally against medically assisted treatment. You know, I see people over where he lives in the UK, people, you know, abuse it and stuff and get it for free. And then he started hearing my story about how I have a son and I have a husband and how my son got taken away and how I've had to work to get back on track. Just hit that link right there, April, and it'll take you straight in there. Okay, girl? There's a link in the comments right now. And you guys, you just got to understand something, okay? I'm not the kind of person that just sits back and doesn't say anything when something bothers me, you know? And I reached out to Derek and I talked to him privately, but the way he responded to me was just like, well, it is what it is. You know, people are willing to pay it. And so I know people are willing to pay it because people are desperate and vulnerable. I know the deal. I know exactly what is going on, y'all. I'm not an idiot, okay? I will pray for Derek. I hope that he has all the success. I hope that he blows up. But it's not my, you know, I'm just keeping it real. Have to keep your sponsor if it's not working either. You can change sponsors if you find someone who is a better fit. Yeah, totally, Carrie. Absolutely. And I've actually had that happen to me twice where I was working with someone, a sponsor was sponsoring me, and we just kind of got to a point where we weren't even helping each other at all. It was just turning into a toxic relationship, you know, and so instead of being like, you're fired, you know, we talked about it. We sit down and we had a grown up conversation like, hey, you know, I care about you, but I just don't feel like this relationship is conducive to my recovery or your recovery anymore. And I think it's time that we split ways. I've done that several times, you guys. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Let It Snowflakes. I'm so grateful that you came into the chat and just, because I feel like people think that I'm somehow like over exaggerating, but I'm not, you guys. I know parents, I know people who struggle are willing to do whatever it takes for their loved ones because they want to save their lives. And so when you have people who are making it seem like you have to pay to have help, it's not true. You don't. And that's all I'm trying to shed light on, is that you don't have to pay anyone to take you through the 12 steps. They're absolutely free. So anyway, okay. And I'll read you guys. I would love to donate to your PayPal. I know, April, and I feel, guys, I love you guys, but you don't have to. That's the thing. You don't have to. I took down my PayPal link because you guys don't need to do that. Okay? You don't need to do that. If you guys want to do something for me, send me a nice card, in the mail. That would be cool, but I don't need you to give me any of your money. I appreciate it so much. It means so much to me. But I have to set that boundary because I don't want to be a flip-flopper. I stand firm on what I believe in, and you guys can come here and get good information and good support no matter what for no cost. Because if somebody had charged me, I would have never got sober. I would have never got my life together. There are all over the place Let It Snowflakes. And that's the thing. All you have to do, you guys, is type it into Google search, AA or NA. Oh, Patrick, I'm sorry, man. Listen to this. Whenever I feel like I want to use, you know what I do? I reach out and I fucking call people and I try to help somebody that's struggling too. Because you know what helps me a lot when I'm having a hard time? Is hearing about somebody else's hard time. Because you know what happens then? Then it makes me realize that my time's not really that bad. And so I get out of my own head and I try to help someone else. And that really helps me so much. Hey, classy! And that's the thing, you guys, like, people are going to disagree with me, okay? And that is okay. I understand. And that's just how I feel about it, It's my mind's not going to get changed about how I feel about it, Ugh, cravings. You know what, Christy? But think about it this way, Christy. When those cravings, they're really not even cravings. You know what they are? They're thoughts. And all you have to do is practice some thought stopping techniques. If you're going through it right now and the thoughts coming in your mind, oh, I want to pick up. First of all, play that tape all the way through. So, Christy, what would happen if you decided to go out and relapse today? Yeah, that's all I need you guys to do. Is if you want to help me out, subscribe to my channel. Be active in the chat when we have live streams, and invite at least one person over to my channel. If you each can invite one person to my channel, then we'll get to 1,000 subscribers. So, Christy, seriously though, play the tape all the way through. What would happen if you went out today and used? Think about it, and then tell us what would happen. So let me read to you guys what I was going to tell you. Tradition 6. It says AA group ought never endorse, finance, or lend the AA name to any related facility or outside enterprise, lest problems of money, property, and prestige divert us from our primary purpose. A groups ought to be fully self-supporting, declining outside contributions. Okay, Let It Snow. I know your real name, but I'm not going to say it on here. It wouldn't be worth it. And so what deters me from picking up, you guys, and what keeps me on the straight and narrow is I think about my kid. My son is one of the greatest motivations for me to stay on track and to keep doing good. Without my kid, I don't even know if I'd be on here talking with you guys today, to be quite honest with you. Not because, I'd probably be dead. Right, Michelle. And then I also wanted to talk about what an outside issue is. Okay, so it says AA ought never be hold on. Oh, AA has no opinion on outside issues. Hence, the AA name ought never be drawn into public controversy. That means that AA don't care about whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. AA doesn't care about your drug addiction. They care about your alcoholism. Okay? Those are outside issues, all right? You could, but they don't lend their steps or their program to anybody. Like, it's their program, it's their so that's one of the main reasons why I was like, yo, this is not right. But you can't tell people nothing when you try to reach out to them and be like, hey, don't you think this is kind of crazy that you're doing this? They want to act like they don't know. They want to act like, oh well, everybody's wanting to pay it. So, you know what? If everybody's wanting to pay it, then those people can go right on ahead. I'm not their mama. And yeah, okay. And that's the thing. Like, I realized, you guys, that I can't save everybody. That's the thing. I want to save everybody from getting taken advantage of. I want to save everybody from being hurt or harmed. And that's one of my biggest assets and one of my biggest character defects, is that I want to fix, manage, and control everybody because I care about people. They do. And that's how I feel like it is, her opiate fix, Leonard. I feel like it's like, what? Are you forgetting where you came from? And here's the thing. Here's another thing why I get confused. We are recovering drug addicts, you guys. What on God's green earth makes us think that we are some kind of famous celebrities because we quit shooting dope? What on earth makes a person think that because they've worked the 12-step program that they should charge people to teach them something that has been around since 1934? Bill Wilson is rolling over in his grave right now. He's freaking out. That's all I'm saying. I don't hate homeboy, okay? I don't hate him at all. I actually am like, does he eat? This is what I'm confused about. Does he have a sponsor? Because if he did, is he running this by his sponsor? Surely not. Because any sponsor would say, you know you can't do that, right? And that's where I'm confused. It's almost like, self-will run riot is what it's like. It's like ego. Can you imagine, guys, if I was like, hey guys, sorry, if you want to talk to me on a phone, you're going to have to buy a platinum membership. Oh, and that's what I'm saying. So that's what happens. We all need to be aware of this, okay? We need to be aware of the pedestal that we place people on, okay? Okay, I'm going to use her opiate fix as an example because he got 21 years sober, okay? All of us are like, wow, her opiate fix has got 21 years sober. He knows what's up, right? But her opiate fix will tell you, he's just the same as you, and you. It doesn't matter if you got 1 day sober or 35 years sober. We only have today. That's all we got. And I could wake up tomorrow and go back out, die. We only have today. So we cannot place these people up on these pedestals because nobody's perfect. Nobody has the know-it-all cure to addiction. It's 1 day at a time, y'all. One bag away. Yeah. And so, listen, you guys, that's what it is. That's why I made my video. I'm not taking it down. People can be mad if they want to be mad. But that's my truth over there. And I had to do it. For everything that I stand for on this channel, I had to do it. Okay? So if people want to split ways and do that, then that's on you. There's You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I took down that PayPal link out of my description, because I cannot, with a clear mind and a clear heart, have my PayPal on there, because I feel like, because of the relationship that we've built, because you guys trust me, because I'm somebody that has a platform, that is me taking advantage of your emotional attachment to me. And as a bigger person and in somebody who is in recovery, I don't want to do that. You guys don't owe me a dime. And I'm not going to take advantage of our relationship and our friendship that we've made through my channel. So, now that we've got all that out of the way, I just want you guys to know that, like, I don't hate anybody. You guys, I'm not mad at him. I'm just disappointed. You know, I thought more of him. You know, I shouted his channel out, tried to help as much as I could with people who were struggling in the comment section of his videos, and I've talked to several of them one-on-one, you know, because somebody had the time to talk to me one-on-one. And thank God for the people in my life that helped me stay right-sized. Because the day I come on here acting like I got something that you guys can't get is the day that I need to be washing my ass, because I'll be out there fucking relapsing, you know? And for those people who are coming for my sobriety because I'm on medically assisted treatment, is that the best you got? I've heard that shit for the last 3 years. You ain't hurting me none. That don't faze me. Okay? I know what I got to do for me, and I'm making the best decisions I've ever made in my damn life. Okay? I've been clean and sober for the last 3.5 years. If you got something, if you got to come at me and attack me for my recovery plan, then that means that you ain't got shit to say about me, because I don't do shit wrong to nobody. I do the right thing, and I help people for free. And I direct people to resources for free. Now listen to this. If I went out and I went out, here's where I think it's acceptable to charge people to help them. If I went to college and worked my ass off to get my degree, like Michelle is, like Megan is, like I am, then ethics, and I've got all those things backing me up, then I think there's there's nothing wrong with coming and making your own business out of it. I guess it would be like a life coaching business. You know what I mean? Because I've seen several people that do life coaching. But I really think that you need to, you know, get the credentials, do the work. Don't just come out of here, just don't come out of nowhere because you got a couple subscribers. Okay. Right, Christy, exactly. And so that's all that's all I want you guys to know is, like, you just got to be really picky and choosy about who and what who you're trusting when it comes to addiction recovery. Because there's a lot of people out there right now who are trying to profit off of addiction recovery, because it's a big thing. It's a poppin' industry right now, you guys. Poppin'. There's several people who have made like celebrity status names for themselves only because they stopped shooting dope. And if you ask me, I think that is crazy. But that's the world that we live in today. We live in a social media influencer type of world where someone who has a platform, these businesses see you as a billboard for their business. So somebody that 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 subscribers, you got to think about it. They're being talked to by these treatment centers. Treatment centers are coming to them and saying, "Hey, will you talk about my treatment center? I'll pay you this much money." Exactly, Carrie. Like, exactly. And that's another thing that I think is just kind of like, you know what I mean? Because none of us really do. It's just one day at a time, you guys. But I wanted to make this live stream so that way you guys would know that yes, I took down my PayPal because I don't need anything from you guys. I just want y'all's respect. That's all. And I feel like I have that. I feel like a lot of people respect my opinion and what I have to say in this recovery community. I'm not just over here bumping my gums. And I know several people who, they've come to me and said, like, you inspired me to make my channel, or you helped me get my life back together. And you know what I always say to that? I didn't do nothing, you guys. God did that shit. Because I am powerless. The only thing I did was share with you what someone else shared with me. That's it. That's it. So, that's all I'm trying to do is just share with you guys what I've learned. Girl, I'll be here. You know I'll be here. And you can text message me anytime. That's the thing. Anytime, Cher, you can reach out to me. And you guys, that's what y'all need to understand. You can message me here on YouTube. There's private messages. And I will answer your message. I don't give a fuck how many days it takes me to answer all the messages. I do not care. Okay? It's not that hard, you guys, to answer people's DMs. It's not that hard to call someone out back and spend 5 minutes on the phone with them. And that 5 minutes can mean the world to somebody who's struggling. Anytime, Christy, and you can email me because you have my email. Anytime, y'all don't understand, like, you can ask all the other girls, like, who talk to me on a regular basis. Bama, Leah, Shayna, Jason, my Benzo Hill, Max. We talk daily. I talk to every one of them at least once a day. And it's not, you guys, y'all aren't, that's the thing. That's why I think it also rubs me the wrong way. Because I'm over here doing this shit and y'all aren't putting me out. It's like, I'm just sharing with you guys. The quickest way to chat is probably through Hangouts, or you can DM me on Instagram. Join the open chat on Discord, you guys. Click that link if y'all want to come in there. So anyway, that's the dizzle. That's the dizzle, my nizzles. Share bear. That's the deal, you guys. So that's it. The drama's over. I've said my piece. Well, do you have a Messenger on Facebook? Because if you do, I'm on there. I'm not on Facebook, but I'm on Messenger under Nicole DeMeo. But anyways, you guys, like I said, if anybody has a problem or they need to talk, you can reach out to me anytime. Message me, Christy, on email, and then if I have to, I'll just give you my phone number. I really am just, that's just how it is. I don't mind talking to anybody. Okay, George. All right, you guys. So anyway, thanks for y'all. Thanks for taking the time and coming over here, you guys, and listening to what I had to say. Again, I hope I didn't hurt or harm anyone. I'm just speaking my truth and how I feel about things. That doesn't mean I hate anybody. That doesn't mean I wish ill will on anybody. It's just what it is. So I hope everybody has a good day. It is 4:35 here. I might go live later on tonight, but I'm not sure because it's Sunday and I'm trying to chillax. You know what I mean? So keep your heads up. If you're struggling, email me. You know how to get a hold of me. Hey, Jessica.